Hi, I'm Mitch Ackerman with Pinnacle Hospitality. We're doing our continuing series on troubleshooting techniques that you can perform in your restaurant to avoid having excessive service calls. This next episode, we're going to be talking about what to check for on the terminal itself if you're having issues. If you tilt the head back on the terminal, you'll see a combination of different connectors and ports and things. It's actually much simpler than it looks like. There are some basic connectors that need to be plugged in properly in order to work. This one is power. As long as your terminal is powering on, this one is in and locked into place. It won't pull out accidentally. This next one is data, and the data connection is a standard network connector cable, much like a phone cable, just wider. And that plugs in and locks into place with a solid click. If the cable pulls out easily, that will need to be replaced. Once it's in, you should see a blinking green light and/or a blinking amber light showing that the terminal is communicating across the network. Next we have the communication ports. These are what talk to your printers. We have COM 1, 2, 3, and 4. Typically, we set up your systems so that COM 1 will be the receipt printer, the guest check printer, and COM 2 would be your kitchen prep. Your system may be set up slightly different as far as COM 2, but once again, our standard is to put your receipt printer on COM 1. That'll be the farthest to the right as you're looking at this type of terminal. All the way over to the left is the power button. It's a very small black button, and you have to look for it to find it so that it's not turned off accidentally. Pushing and holding this for 4 seconds will power off the machine. Waiting 5 seconds, then pushing it once will power it back on. At times you may be on the phone with support where they ask you to power off and power on your machine. This is where you look. On the J2 terminals, the power button is on the left-hand side, right in this area. It may be slightly over to the left a bit more or slightly to the right, but it will always be the same type of small button like that. If you've checked your connections and you've done your troubleshooting on the printers and you're still having an issue with it, then it's time to give us a call and we'll see if we can walk you through something else to try. These few steps can save you much time and many service calls in the future.